I'm Laura Uberoi, a partner and head of private wealth finance at a large global law firm. That means that I look after private banks, family offices, and high net worth individuals. So I was originally introduced to Anna, who is one of Astral's amazing research team. I would think of them like a candidate expert, and they spend a long period of time just getting to know you, not introduced on the basis of giving you a phone call and saying that they've got a perfect role for you that you should absolutely take. They're not at all interested in whether they can support you in achieving what you want to achieve at the current firm that you're at, or whether there is an alternative option out there for you. They are very much a career support, not just a point of when you're looking to move. Once you have got to know them, there came a period of time when I was ready to start thinking about whether there were other options out there, just from a comparative purpose. And at that point, Anna introduced me to the team of client experts. And so Astral is very much a large team focused on looking after candidates, but also with client experts. It was Liam who looked after me out of the client expert team, and they know every firm across the market. And what was particularly impressive is that I would say to them, oh, what about this firm? And whoever it was, they would be able to name every partner in that team. And it very quickly makes you realise that not only have they got to understand you and what you're trying to achieve, they also understand everybody who's in the market and has placed quite a large number of them. Astral are really different across all of their approaches, but in particular because you very much feel from the first conversation that they are only interested in being your career advisor long-term, getting to know you as a candidate. They're quite obviously not trying to find you a new job and place you. They're trying to make sure that at any given point in time, you are in the right place for what you're trying to achieve. And if you want to investigate further what other options there are, then they will facilitate those conversations. But at no point did anyone say to me anything other than, doesn't matter what your decision is, but just make an informed choice based on the introductions that they've made. So building on Astral's really unique approach in being very candidate focused and not having an agenda to place you at a particular place or particular job, I thought I knew exactly what firm I wanted to go to, what specific firm, and what role I wanted, having unpicked it for a long time with my candidate expert. And a lot of people would say, well, why don't you just go straight to that firm? But actually, the real benefit that Astral provided was in not helping me stress test the decision I thought I wanted, but also then presenting me with a list of a lot of other equivalent firms that could potentially be somewhere I could make my business work, giving me all of the intelligence behind movements in that team and what types of work and what opportunities there would be, and all of the people in those teams. I mean, that's so much intelligence that you would just never otherwise have as a candidate. And then in facilitating some meetings so that I could really make sure I was choosing the right place, an enormous amount of guidance and support ahead of all of those meetings and feedback afterwards to make sure that I was really getting the most out of these opportunities to speak with all of the different market leaders across all of these firms. And so when it came to finally making the decision and securing what was my dream offer at the firm I had always wanted to go to, I could do it in 100% confidence, knowing it was absolutely the right opportunity, the right place, and the right time. The move facilitated by Astral has been completely life-changing, career-changing. I step into a job now every day where I know it is 100% the right place for me. doing exactly what I want to do, playing to all of the strengths and the relationships that I have. And I know that because I have properly assessed the market with thanks to Astral and all of the introductions and facilitating that they could do. Most people don't get to go to work every day and enjoy what they do. And I know that I am extremely lucky because I do. And so there is a reason why Astral will always be my partner of choice, and that's because they have enabled me to be incredibly happy in my work. I mean, my overall experience of Astral is just dealing with people who are experts and ensuring that you are thriving in your career. And that's because they're experts not only in understanding what you want, sometimes even when you don't realise, but also in understanding the market that you operate in and all of the potential firms that you could be looking at. In my scenario, I was dealing with experts who effectively secured me my dream job, the job that I love doing every day. And part of that was helping me separate this huge desire I had to work at this dream firm and how to actually secure it. And so you can trust your advisor with all of the really difficult conversations around what your package might look like when you arrive at your new firm. There is a level of trust there in feeling as though people really understand what's important to you, what you want, and knowing how to translate that into the role that you're about to get. I mean, my advice to everyone is to make sure you've got a good search partner. In life, you need an armory of advisors, and you'll have financial advisors, lawyers, bankers, all sorts of people that you take counsel from. And a really good search advisor is exactly what you need in that armory. I think there is a really common misconception that you speak to recruiters when you want to move jobs. And if you think that, you are missing out on a huge range of expertise and value that they can bring to your career every day, because actually you, from your search partner, should be getting support in making career decisions to make the most of wherever it is that you currently are. Even if you don't want to move, they can help you build out a team and give you lots of market intel. But most importantly, where you work and being happy in your day-to-day job is probably one of the biggest decisions that you make. And so you want to make that with somebody that you have built trust and confidence in over years, not somebody that you've spoken to on the off chance that they've called around the time that you're looking to get a job. And what I really felt all the way along with Astral, and still do, and I'm sure will always do, is that they really don't care whether you are going to be placed for another job or not. Their view is a long-term relationship. And so I think that would be my key bit of advice and emphasis for everybody, is to make sure that at any given point in time, you have a really good relationship with a really good search advisor, so that when the time comes and you may want to make a move or you do need their support, then you have a trusted advisor just like Astral on your side. I mean, like probably quite a lot of people, I had a firm in mind that I absolutely wanted to go to. And so Astral are perfect because they have the address book of all of the decision makers in all of the firms. So they can get you right in front of who you need to be in front of. I mean, for me, it goes without saying that I would recommend Astral to anyone. But I mean, fundamentally, if you miss a call from the Astral team, then call them back. I did that and it completely changed my life.